This is the master bedroom.
Look at the view. This house is unmatchable. You might be in trouble here. Since his emergence into downhill racing a decade ago, Aaron Gwin has undoubtedly proven himself to be one of the greatest racers of all time. With his attacking, all-out style, more often than not, it's his time that everyone else has to beat.
Over 3 seconds, what a margin. Aaron Gwin on a different pace to everyone. He goes across the line in the first place. Aaron Gwin wins the World Cup downhill race with no chain. This is absolutely ridiculous. Here he comes in down towards the finish line. He's gonna do it. Over a second, Aaron Gwin does the near impossible here in Montserrat, and that was crackers.
How's he done it? Well, I've come here to his home in Southern California to spend some time with the Gwinner and to find out what it is that makes him the world's fastest mountain biker. When Aaron came into mountain biking, he brought with him this new, aggressive, direct style of riding. No matter what's in his way, he'll ride straight over it, and to do that, you've got to be incredibly strong. So, let's go to the gym. Hey, Aaron.
What's up, dude?
Nice to see you, dude. You all right?
Yeah, man. All good. Just sitting here getting in a workout.
Yeah?
Another day.
Not going to expect me to do anything, are you?
Well, you want to get in on it?
Not really,
Just a little bit? Come on. Keep the curls happening.
Go on, then. I am from Henley-on-Thames. Do you know where that is?
No.
It's the rowing capital of Europe.
Oh.
You might be in trouble here. Notice I'm dropping behind. I feel quite sick.
Oh, we're halfway through the warm-up.
Halfway?
Wait, 10 more seconds.
This one I like, actually, because I'm laid out.
Good job.
Thanks, dude. What would you recommend for me, bearing in mind I haven't done any weights for 2 decades?
25s.
25?
15s also work. Well, that's the gym. It's pretty much what I would do on an average morning, and I got some riding and more stuff to do, but I got to get up to the property, and we're working on a house right now. I'm working on my new place.
I heard about this place,
I can show you it.
I heard a lot about it.
It's pretty nice.
It's quite the size,
cool.
I heard.
It is sweet.
Come on. Aaron, the house is bonkers, but the view, I've never seen a view like it.
Thanks, man. The land was like everything, because there's a lot of cool houses for sale, but I wanted somewhere to just have a view. So I looked for a long time, and I found this piece, and it was like, man, like, this is epic. This is the garage area.
747 in here or what?
Something, yeah.
Quite big.
The hangar. I like hanging out in the garage, so it's like, yeah, we gotta make it big. Guest bath. Game room / TV room. There's a bedroom here, bathroom, bedroom, another bathroom there. This is the master bedroom.
Look at the view. You got it all, man. Look at this.
And I got the one thing I've always wanted since I was a little kid, and that's a dumper with a view.
I gotta try it too. I gotta try it
my
too.
first little goal. I was like, if I ever build a house.
You're gonna spend an awful lot of time in a toilet, Aaron. This house is unmatchable.
Yeah.
It's even got a dumper with a view.
Yeah, dumper with a view. There you have it.
When I come back, can I try it?
Well, there's another bathroom downstairs. We have to hang out a little more, you know, see if we get to that level.
When you got into mountain biking, did you ever think it would lead to this actual building, really, at this spot?
I don't know. I think as a kid, you always dream you had the 6 sports car that you thought was cool.
Yeah.
Or the house, or like if I could have a property with jumps, like
Yeah.
in my own place, like how cool would that be, and whatever. So I think as a kid, I always had kind of those dreams to have a place that was like this, but I never really thought about it until it was kind of time to think about it, and I've kind of always been like that. It's easy to get excited and to kind of look forward to things, but I try to just kind of focus where I'm at, and when it's time to think about the next step, whatever that is, then it is. So this has been a trip, this house, because it feels like I'm managing somebody else's project, kind of. We're banging it out like very business-like.
You're in the construction industry.
Getting it done, and I come up here and I'm like, man, you're gonna actually live here in 6 months from now, and it's crazy, man. It's a blessing, like, to be able to race a mountain bike and to have a place like this and to enjoy life like I do now it's really, really cool, man. I love it.
You are the man to beat. That's unquestionable.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to beat you. You've won actually half the series you've competed in, right? That's
Yeah, I guess.
which is spectacular. You've only lost it twice since 2011. But the World Championships has been your Achilles heel. And does it bother you that you've been the fastest rider on the planet? You are. You have never been world champion.
Yeah, it doesn't like keep me up at night, but it's a challenge that I'm just beginning to get really excited about more
Is it
so.
really?
Whereas in the past, it was like, you win a World Cup, you go through the drama of a whole season, ups, down, you win it, and to me that was the big one. Then you get to World Champs, and it was kind of like, sweet, we're gonna race, and I wanted to win it. I've never gone to a World Champs and not prepared 100%. It was just different. It wouldn't bother me as much, you know,
No.
but now that it's been 9 seasons and I still haven't won one, it's, I wanna win it.
It's well known that you've got a faith in God. How does that role play in your mountain bike racing, if at all?
Yeah, for me, I mean, it's a big part of it, obviously, because everything I do in my life is based on my belief as being a child of God and a brother of Christ, and who they are in my relationship with them. So every decision I make, everything I do, it goes back to, it's based in a belief that I have. So racing's the same thing, and so racing is just very peaceful for me because I don't feel like I'm dependent on racing and results and the money it brings to secure my life or my well-being in the future. I believe when he says he's gonna work all things out for my good, that he's gonna do it, and he always has. Whether that's always smooth and great is not always the case, but he does always work it out for my good. And so if bike racing were to end tomorrow, I'm not in a lost position. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life, and am I gonna be okay? It's like, no, I know he's gonna care for me.
That belief then, do you feel like it takes some of the pressure off you? Like you just said that racing is very peaceful for you, eh?
For sure. For me, the racing is just it's like a big, epic bonus to life. It's like an addition to the fun of life, and I'm able to race and make a living and have these types of things, and it's just a big addition, but I'm not, none of this is like life to me itself. It's just a big positive benefit to life.
Well, it was absolutely fascinating to hear Aaron talk about his faith. Now, I know that his friend Greg, who goes to some of the World Cups with him, is a big part of that. He's probably the man who knows Aaron the best. Does his faith, does it help him when he's racing? Because he lives in this incredibly high-pressure environment, and I can't believe how calm he is, though.
Yes, absolutely. His belief is that the Lord will care for him no matter what. So
it's kind of a worry out of the way.
You just worry out of the way on that respect. And if you're used to the pressure, you're not intimidated by it. You know, it's kind of like being a kid in a storm. The wind's blowing, you kind of lean into it, you know, and you're having fun with it and letting it push you around and roll around on the ground. Pressure can be something you can enjoy in a way if you're mature enough to see it that way. And you can try to like control it and say, I've got to control how the fans like me. I got to answer the media.
The demands on him are incredible. Yeah.
You're trying to hold the pressure in, and therefore the pressure gets to you, and a lot of people just crumple over under that.
Yeah.
But if you say, you know what, I'm just going to do what I do. I'm going to be kind, I'm going to be gracious, I'm going to do my job. Whatever happens, happens. What can you do if a tire blows out, you know?
I can start to see Aaron's mindset. Is this what makes him that bit better than everyone else?
Well,
because his results in the last decade are untouchable.
Yeah.
They're unmatchable.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're tight, if you're mentally worked up, or you're thinking about the competitor, you're thinking about all these things, that takes a certain level of focus off of what you're doing. That's just science. And so if you have those things alleviated, you're removed from that. All of a sudden now you can just focus in on what you got, knowing that all is going to be well no matter what.
I think he's got an unfair advantage stood here talking to you. I'm quite honest. Well, leaving Greg's, one thing that is apparent is that his faith is fundamental to his mountain biking. I probably should have taken more note, because now it's my turn to go riding with a kid. I'll be honest, I've been looking forward to riding with you, because I never have, and you're officially the quickest, but there's a bit of me that's wondering what's in store.
No, it'll be chill today. This is one of my little interval tracks, and it's not actually even really mountain bike. It's kind of like a little BMX track. So we'll just do some jumps and some wheelies, and we can ride side by side. So you better get that elbow ready.
I knew there'd be a competitive element. All right, come on.
I'll see you up there.
That is one of the most fun trails I've ever ridden. What a day.
Good day, good times.
It's been unreal. So, you know, you've been at the top 10 years. I got to ask, is there an end in sight now, or?
I don't know, probably eventually, but I'm loving what I do, and if I'm competitive, I want to keep racing, so keep having fun and see what happens.
Good man. Well, Aaron, thanks very much for your time.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's been an amazing day. And I'm very, very envious of Southern California.
Yeah, thanks. We'll come back anytime.
I will. Am I doing that right or not? It's not that bad. Oh, sorry, Aaron. It's pretty bad. I just vomited down there. Yeah, a little bit came out too. Since his emergence into downhill racing a decade ago, Aaron Gwin has undoubtedly proven himself to be one of the greatest racers of all time. With his attacking, all-out style, more often than not, it's his time that everyone else has to beat.
Over 3 seconds, what a margin! Aaron Gwin on a